Hi guys, this is Akshay from Bikermaniacs, and we have something very special today with us. So we are at Trip Machine in Gurgaon, a newly opened cafe which makes amazing leather products in India, based out of India, and making world-class leather products. But while we were here, we saw something that was absolute. I'm gobsmacked by the beauty of this particular bike. This is, I mean, the maker would like to call it the Flying Cadet 150. That's what he's called it. And this is made by none other than Mr. Bobby Singh, the man, the enigma, the man who is responsible for old Delhi motorcycles. A man who is, when you talk about bullets, you cannot talk about a Royal Enfield without mentioning Mr. Bobby Singh. And this is one of his works that we have here at Trip Machine Cafe. And we would like to go through some of the fine details of this bike because it's the details that makes this bike so beautiful. So we'll start from the front. So I think Bobby took a old Royal Enfield, and I think he's modified the chassis. And the first thing that he's done is the front girder fork. So this is a special sort of a 1930s look. You can see this is adjustable through here to adjust your suspension to make it harder or softer. It gives it an amazing vintage look, and also this front headlight, I think it goes so well with the proportion of the whole bike. I feel it's again inspired from the 1930s and 40s. It is, if you compare it to regular bikes, I mean, it is oversized for what we see today, but it gives this bike a very confident look. And if we move to the back, we have this really exquisite tank that has this cutout here. I mean, this is I think Bobby's signature look. He likes to make tank in two parts and then cut it from here so that the seat can have a little bit of the front inserted into the fuel tank. This is a completely unique look. I mean, in the custom world scene, this is a beautiful piece. If you look at the details, the fuel filler cap here is something that you won't see in anything that's available today. It is such a beautiful old school look, and he's given it a dual tone sort of a finish. This is like a vintage green and a cream white color here with a gold pinstripe in the middle. I don't have words. This is exquisite, guys. And we come on to the seat, and you see something so unique about this seat. First of all, this is real leather, guys. I mean, Bobby knows his stuff. This is real leather, and it is not suspended on springs that we normally see in bullets today. This is suspending on something like a old school leaf spring, which gives it again a very analog sort of a old school look. Amazing work done here. Again, coming on to one of the highlights of the bike is this exhaust. Now you see, this exhaust is something that you'll find in a old sort of racing Norton or a AJS. It's nothing that you'll see today. It gives it such a, it's like, they call it a whale mouth sort of a look, but I feel one of the centerpieces of this bike. It looks so well proportioned with the whole thing. You look at something like this and you feel like it is straight from the 30s. Amazing work done by Bobby. And just another small detail, just look at this pinstripe. So guys, this is not a sticker, this is a pinstripe. It's made by hand. And you see, unlike the pinstripes we see on bullets today, it is thicker here, and then it gets narrower, and it finishes here. Now, these sort of details, I mean, you don't see this anywhere, and it gives it such an amazing look. And you have Bobby's signature here, Mr. Bobby Singh, the man, the enigma. And we have this here. This looks like a old school sort of a toolbox. Again, going with the 30s look. Same treatment has been carried in the back as well. I think the rear part of the chassis has been extended to give it a elongated, low and long sort of a look. If you see, this bike has a very low ground clearance because I think it is elongated and it has been lowered, and the back part of the chassis has been extended, which again is going with the overall look. And the proportions. And when you talk about the man, Bobby Singh, he always talks about proportions. And I mean, I cannot appreciate this enough, because in terms of proportions, it's very hard to beat such a thing. Even in the rear, you see this, how he's shaped this rear mudguard, and he's given the backlight on the side, so that the look of the mudguard can be cleaned, so there's no interruptions here. The rear light has been fitted to the side. And what a amazingly built and thought out bike, man. This is, I'm gobsmacked with such an amazing thing that we saw here. We came here for a coffee and found this is something special. And you guys do visit Trip Machine Cafe if you want to have a look at this bike and have a amazing coffee. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.